Hello and welcome back once again to Viking Whiskey. Today it's something I don't do very often. It's a bourbon. That's not really my favorite thing, but I got my hands on a little sample here, so I figured why not give it a try. This one is an Elijah Craig, small batch, barrel proof, 12-year-old, release number 14, bottled in 2017. At 62.1%, which is the barrel proof. Matured in charred New American oak barrels. The details that I have are on the screen right here. All right, brown liquid. Probably the charring. So here goes. First off, there's molasses. That's like very ripe plums. Something sort of musty, like an old, damp wooden cabinet. Some of that bourbon vanilla. Overripe red apple is there as well. Some toffee notes. There's a pruny character also. All right. Not a really exciting nose in any way. Let's give it a taste. I honestly think that this would be quite nice on the rocks. Mind you, I'd never say that about a whiskey. It's really quite dry, but at the same time, on the palate, it's really sweet. It's very spicy. The wood spices, that new oak, bitterness and spiciness it's very upfront, along with some freshly cut grass juice bitterness. This is wood juice. Yeah, that's also what gives the dryness. The sweetness is like a large dose of refined white sugar. Which rolls off quite quickly and then just leaves you with that dryness and the bitterness and the spices. Let's have a chew more. All right. Second chew, there are some nicer notes of apple brandy, light toffee, But these spices are getting increasingly aggressive. Really burns on the tongue. Again, this would be much more enjoyable with a large ice cube in it. Let it sit there and stir for quite a while. That would be a totally different drink, but I bet you it would be more enjoyable than this. It's not that bad. It's one of the better bourbons I've had, to be honest. But it's still a bourbon. Don't mean to offend anybody, but it's not really my thing. All right, last one. It is better here on the third chew, but again, so spicy. So much alcohol bite my tongue and my lips are almost going numb. Whew. It's juicier, it's fuller, the texture is thicker. Sweetness is a much better balance now against all this spiciness and the bitterness. Bitterness has come down somewhat, which is nice, but the spices are really, it's an explosive dram, this one. On the finish, ripe red apples, toffee, wood spices, lots of them, ginger, oak, something very perfumed, trying to put my finger on it. Well, just there's this very fragrant note as well. All right, rating this guy. I'll try to be nice. The nose was fine, but really nothing special. So that's a 78. Taste-wise, strong, aggressive, powerful, but not bad for a bourbon. I'm gonna be nice and say that's an 82. And on the finish, which is the best part, I think, because it finishes actually quite nicely. Let's give that an 84. That means an average of wait for it. 81. Haha. All right. Thanks so much for checking in on this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope to see you again on the next one. Cheers.